Okay. Then someone made a comment about, is she willing to pay the bills if he loses his job? I don't understand. How is being a supportive partner? It's like, I'm not understanding how, like, what is the measuring stick? Because it sounds like y'all are like, if we're talking about healthy relationships, sure, you're supposed to pick up the slack when your partner may have, lost a job or went to the hospital or had surgery. Yeah, those are normal things. So I don't know. Maybe we need to like specify exactly what we're considering to be equal, because having an equal say, being able to say how you feel, equal in a sense that my feelings matters just as much as yours do. I mean, I don't understand what's going on here. Like, can we just break this down in some type of way where it's just easier to consume? Because I feel like people are just saying like anything. And
well, look, are you independent? Andrea, are you an independent woman?
Yes. How can I help you?
So you're independent. How are you independent? Just in short, if you can explain that.
No, I'm not going to explain anything to you. I'm sorry.
Because there is no such thing as an independent woman. The roof over your head, engineered by man.
Okay.
The water you drink, piped in by man. The car you drive, designed, built, and maintained by man. The electricity that powers your apartment, full of Amazon packages and ring lights, generated and distributed by man.
I don't have an apartment. I'm a homeowner.
Or whatever you got. Whatever you got. All came to you by man. Everything that you sustain on is by man. Point is, everything that you have to sustain with, if you call yourself self-made or whatever, came from a man. There's no way you could be independent.
JR, I got a question for you, if I can ask it, right? So the parameters of these discussions that we have on these panels, because I'm kind of new, this is like only my third panel. We are talking about in the confounds of a heterosexual connotation with a man and a woman, correct? Because if we not, it's time for me to drop.
Oh yeah.
So what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
Okay. We Gucci then. All right, let's move on. Because I don't know. People keep introducing alternative lifestyles to the conversation. I was just under I had a different understanding. So thank you for clearing that up.
Why do some women say they don't want to submit, but still want a man to lead in all the hard areas?
I think what it boils down to, man, is I just think a lot of women, especially modern women, are just living in a time of confusion. They get a lot of pressure from their own species to conform to and assimilate to whatever the modern day thought process is, but their nature, which God designed and intended, they're in conflict with it. So I don't even know if many women are cognizant of it. It's nature versus nurture, right? They may have been nurtured into this independent thing that everyone keeps talking about and claiming, but their nature is to be soft and submissive and want to be in relationship with a man, right? A strong man that is going to take care of them and protect and provide. So I think there's a conflict going on between women and unfortunately men as well. And when people step outside of the natural order of things, as we discussed earlier, it creates a lot of convolution and contamination, and it just causes problems, in my opinion. I hope that answered the question.
All right, same question, Sweeney. Why do some women say that they don't want to submit, but still want a man to lead in all the hard areas?
We are cooked. Hold up. Oh shit, hold on. My damn headphones is going off. Because they're assholes. They want their cake and eat it too.
Weirdo.
They want their cake and eat it too.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, we're definitely not.
Who's saying that? Who's talking?
We are cooked.
That was Andrea, Amira.
Well, you triggered the hell out of her.
I mean, what other word to describe somebody who only wants what they want when it's convenient, but when shit gets tough, all of a sudden, or when responsibility come knocking, then they want to tell somebody who they're supposed to be or where leadership goes. Where they want to blame, then all of a sudden, hey, y'all the leaders when shit hit the fan. That's the only person who would do that is an asshole.
Sweeney, you triggered one of the panelists. I think she dropped off because you called them a-holes.
What's wrong with calling? If we had, think about it this way.
I
Here's
think
the
her internet might be.
I think her internet might be fucking
Yeah,
up.
because she was when it was on.
She
so.
was clicking and saying,
Yeah,
"You're
and
not
she was
clicking."
she was clicking. Listen,
Oh.
I mean, we got to come to an agreement. Anybody, if a man were to do the same thing, he would be the same thing as well. I think anybody that is using anybody for any specific reason outside of the fact of love and to actually build something with someone and is only into something for their own greediness and selfish needs and wants, that is someone that is effed up. Like, why would you do that to somebody? Why would you purposely tell somebody that you want to be in a relationship with them, feed them all these things, and then turns out all you wanted from them was their money or their resources? You didn't care about the person. That person didn't mean shit to you. By the time that person passes away, you're just happy to collect that check at the end of the day. I've seen it time and time again with men and with women. So anybody, just to clarify, whether you're a man or a woman, if you're getting into something for the sake of, I just want to come up because I know this person can get me to where I need to be, that's fucked up. Period.
I wanted to add on something too, because hierarchy, I'm curious about this hierarchy thing, because hierarchy is not something that you can control. Hierarchy is something that you are born into most of the time, and it's something that you don't choose to be in typically. Because let's say your class, you're born into your class, or you slowly change classes through hard work. But this is part of the hierarchy. You don't get to really choose your place in a hierarchy. Just like a woman, she's born a woman. She's naturally going to be under a man, whether she likes it or not, whether she accepts it or not. You are under him in almost every single way. He makes the world that you live in. He's stronger than you. He is going to dominate. And women are born into that hierarchy, but they don't like to accept it. Your hierarchy of even your country that you live in, even the country that you live in, like your what's it called, your place on the world map. If you're born in America, yes, you're born into a first world country. You're born at the top of the hierarchy. Other people are at the bottom. These are things that you can't control. So when we talk about hierarchy, we're talking about something that you, even if you like it or if you don't like it, it is what it is.
And that's perfectly fine. I agree with Amira. Like, we all have our roles and we got to live to them, right? You respect the title, things like that. But at the end of the day, you're still getting into that relationship, hopefully, because you love the person. And you're going to do what it takes as a woman or as a man, because that is what you think is right or what is right. And you're doing it out of love. You're not doing that or just for the sake of, I want to come up. And I think that that's the biggest difference is some people would like to get into relationships because of a come up, and that's a lot of reason why respect goes out the window, because you can't have hierarchy without respect. It takes respect to be able to respect that title of that person. So if you can't even respect yourself and having good morals and good being able to go into something that is genuine, then you will never have respect for that relationship or the person you're in a relationship with.